Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom live stream. Today we have the Osiris League Grand Final Round 3 V636 versus Overlords. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be the final game because they won't have time for a rematch. They won't have time for another game. This is gonna be it. This is how we're gonna find the Grand Champions. Marcus Helwich, how are you doing, brother? Hello, Ronnie, my digital friend, and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome to the stream and everyone else. Murdro Gazev, Freeze Snail. Welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. The battle is gonna start in just a couple of moments. Let's all get ready, let's buckle up. Get your popcorn, get your beverage ready, because the craziness is about to start. Dim, how are you doing? Welcome. Your notes, welcome as well. Hello Ronnie, hello everyone. Let me just make sure to share this and I'll be right back. Get yourself comfortable in the meantime. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What have I done? Oh no, he's still here. I thought I've done some mistakes, but no, everything's under control. Don't worry. Have no fear, Legend Ronnie is here. Alright, one more place to share this and I will be done. I'll be right back at ya. Alright, so that part is out of the way. Where is it? It's all the way at the bottom. 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes, and this is going to start. The final game. This is going to be the last one. No team will have any other chance. Which team will be the grand champion? This is going to be the question of the day. In 5 minutes, the game is going to start. And both teams, they need to show the best of the best. They need to show everything they have. They need to show everything they have acquired so far playing Rise of Kingdoms, because they will be the grand champions. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy my live casting, and the show is gonna start in just a couple of moments. Until then, we just need to warm up with a couple of words. Arjun, thank you very much. I bet everything on OV. Albert, sounds amazing. I think OV will get revenge on this one. Bruh, let's face it, V636, they put up a real fight in the second game, which we have it over here. 42,300 versus 38,500. V636, they just punished Overlords on this game, showing them that overconfidence is not paying off. In the first round, V636, they just learned a lot about Overlords. They learned about their tactic. Apparently in the second game, Overlords went with the same tactic, where V636 said no, same thing, ain't gonna work twice, bro. That's exactly what they said. And that's exactly what just happened. And now we are having the third game, and the third game is going to be the final game. I bet nothing, because I made enough to empty the shop. Marcus Helwich, that's the best thing to do. I'll be very honest. If I go into my bets, look at, I have 4,150 coins. How much did I bet? 155 coins. On the previous game, it was one-sided. So you could have won like 7 times by betting on V636, so it was highly worth it to risk. But now the balance is just a little bit in favor of overlords, right? There's like 1 billion coins and versus 730 million. It's not such a high balance. So I don't see a reason that you should really bet on one side or another side, like all your coins and stuff like that. It's more important to empty the shop. Make sure you get the material crates, make sure you get your keys, make sure you get your speed ups, resources, and the stuff that you need from here. And after that, you can decide which team you want to bet the rest of your coins. I mean, that's what I've done because I just found this to be more important than some betting. Because in the end, these are just some virtual coins and you want to make resources in the game. Cosmin, how are you doing, brother? Hello and welcome to the stream. Hydra, hello, welcome. Hello, Ronnie. Hello, everyone. El Mac, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. I still didn't decide if I'm going for the Throne of Power. And believe me, I heard so many people telling me that the Throne of Power doesn't look so amazing. And I get it, I understand. But my purpose of getting Throne of Power is for the purpose of achievements in the future. Because we all know that every now and then, right, when the things accumulate into the game, they just boom, drop another achievement list, like they dropped the Pioneer. We had the first 4, which was the first 4 achievements we ever had in Rise of Kingdoms. Then they dropped the Pioneer and the Child of Fate. So I'm pretty sure as the time is passing and more things and commanders and decorations and all that are being introduced into the game, they're gonna drop another achievement. And I would prefer to be prepared, you know, when they drop that. That's why I'm still having second thoughts if I want to go for the keys or not, or if I want to go for the achievements. So I'm a little bit tormented. What should I go for? Resources, speed ups, keys, or just go for the throne? Make sure I have it for the achievements when they're going to introduce them. But hey, there's going to be something to decide later on because, ladies and gentlemen, the game is gonna start in less than a minute. Get yourself ready. Min Machine, thank you very much for your donation. I highly appreciate you. And welcome to the stream. Glad to see you, bro. And by the way, come on, OV. Looks like we have an OV fan over here. Heaven's Grace is an overpowered skill. Learn a lot from OV match. Jack the Ripper. Yes, indeed. Heaven's Grace, it is a powerful skill. I haven't introduced it yet into our middle fight because we are not generating enough points. We are not doing the tier 1 trick to generate points. So I still don't see a reason to introduce the Heaven's Grace. But hey, looks like the game has started. So let's go ahead. Let's enter. 2 minutes and 42 seconds until the gates are going to be lifted. On the left side, the well-known and powerful team Overlords, ladies and gentlemen, led by Saladin and John Wick. No other. On the right side, we have the challenger, we have the underdogs, V636. Vietnam victory. Will it be a victory this time? We're going to find out in this live stream because in 2 minutes, the gates are going to go down and the players are going to come out. Marcus Helwich, get yourself ready and like the live stream. Support our double C number 1. Thank you very much, brother, for your donation. Looks like they are all getting ready. Like I was mentioning in the previous live stream, the reason is no rush to port in. Why? Because you want to make sure that the order of the players is the way you want it. You don't want the players that are not teleporting first to end up in the last lines. You want the players that are not going to teleport first to be on the front line. So that's why Overlords, that's why V636 is doing this teleporting in order. The players who will teleport first, they need to be on the last line because there's no rush for them to go anywhere because they will teleport anyway. This is why you see this order of teleportation. You have 3 minutes until the gates go down, so why rush and just teleport in? 1 minute until the gates are gonna go down. I want to hear it in the chat right now. Which team you think is going to win? Is going to be Overlords or is going to be V636? Let's hear it. 780 people watching right now. I want to hear you all. Hot dog, popcorn, Ryan. That's the way to go, brother. And get some beverage as well with that hot dog. JWM, they're not even playing. Kane, that was a really good one. Go OV, V636, OV, V636. There you go. We have a lot of cheering for Overlords. If OV loses, Saladin turn to the biggest club. I don't think so. Listen, you would wish to get to the Osiris League Grand Finals. You would wish. The battle has started, ladies and gentlemen, and looks like the gates are going down. We see the tier 1 going right out of the gate. Saladin super fast with his double C and John Wick as well. Let's see, do they have a very nice route? Looks like John Wick has a very nice route to their obelisk. Let's see how it's looking on this side. Very nice route indeed. A slight advantage for V636 with that level 1 caravan over there. Even though we all know that it's just a couple of seconds difference when the first obelisks are being captured. Nothing crazy is happening on the first obelisk. The craziness starts a little bit later on. Maybe 2-3 minutes into the game. When marches get in place, let's see which team wants to play aggressive. This is what I want to see. This is what I'm very curious about. Which team wants to play aggressive and go for the desert altar, either for the top one or either for the bottom one over here. This is what I am expecting. One of the teams to try to play a little bit aggressive. Usually, sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. And look at the tier 1 train. Holy moly, scrappy holy. Overlord, they really want to smash those tier 1s, yo. And then the gatherings. Looks like it's 2 players gathering on the left side. Someone decided to go back for some reason. Let's see what is happening on the other side. The first obelisk top and bottom have been captured, but we all know that's going to happen. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. So about the same time. Like I was mentioning, V636 had a slight advantage because of this level 1 caravan, which is about 5 to 6 seconds. Nothing so crazy. And Overlords managed to capture this top obelisk a little bit faster than this bottom obelisk. They have about 15 to 20 seconds advantage, which again is nothing very crazy. At the beginning, it's all about which team is going to smash more tier 1s on the obelisk. And looks like the rally is marching 25 seconds. Very fast and very close. Tier 1 rally as well. Bruh, I love this tier 1 marches at the beginning. Just going and smashing on the obelisk just so they can generate more points. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Look at the tier 1s. What is Osiris League turning into? Is Osiris League turning into a tier 1 fight? What in the world? Seriously. But, oh no. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking very exciting. It looks to me that V636 wants to play aggressive a little bit because, hey, Overlords is sending so many tier 1 marches, it means that they don't have so many tier 5 marches. This, my apologies, this looks like a very aggressive move from V636. I really like this move, what they're trying to do right now. That was a nice move from Overlords over there as well. Smashing on that rally because he's gonna get home faster. You notice the travel time is 1 minute instead of just going towards that obelisk. Yo, I really like what I see over here right now. It's V636 really wants to play aggressive on this desert altar. This is an amazing move by V636. I really like what I see over here. Let's see if overalls want to try playing the same coin. Nope, V636 is already in position to defend their altar. It looks like overlords, they just want to defend their Shrine of War. But here on the top side, I really like this movement. If V636 they manage to get in that desert altar, I can guarantee you that they will be able to keep it for the first capture. They want to mess around with Overlord's strategy. This can mess around with Overlord's strategy, especially at the beginning. Let's see if that is going to happen. Let's see how Overlords will be able to overcome this. But first, in 10 seconds, we need to make sure that V636 is going to get in that desert altar. Which one is going to get in first is going to decide the next important move in. And V636 just got it. Holy moly scrapioli. This can really mess up overall strategy right now. All they need to do, they need to put a proper garrison. They had the Zenobia over there. I hope they will change the garrison. Look at that. V636 is mobilizing in. I would mobilize everyone. Try to hold that for the first capture. It looks like there is a Zenobia, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. They still need more reinforcements to go in that desert altar, and they need to swarm down the marchers. Because right now, I don't think they can get in because of the amount of marchers swarming. But this can also mess up a lot overall strategy of going into the middle. 6 minutes and 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, until the first arc is going to spawn. And overlords, they need to get their altar. It means that they are swarming that altar. They are spending a lot of troops, and marchers are getting weak trying to get back that desert altar. Now V636, will they be able to hold it? Because this looks very thin. The reinforcements on this desert altar looks very thin right now. Nothing happening on the bottom side. It looks like, whoa, heavy mobilization from V636 towards this sky altar. V636 is going heavy with the same strategy, going heavy on the buildings at the beginning. But will they be able to keep this desert altar? This is looking crazy. 1 minute and 50 seconds. And they will get the first capture from Overlords. But looks like it's going down. Looks like the reinforcements is very weak. Last moment reinforcements, nope. And looks like Overlords managed to get it back. Still, this is one problem that I see many times on V636. There's only 6 players garrisoning that building. You can count the south faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If they would have reinforced that building like with anything, just keep that building for another minute, get the first capture. You know, there is at least 14 players or 15 players, I presume, on one side, so more reinforcements should have been available to put on that desert altar. That was a very nice move. If they would get the first capture, I can guarantee you that would have messed big time with overall strategy. Hey, it was a very nice attempt and a very nice try. My apologies, I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna fix it right now. Yep, and V636 is being pushed back. What is happening in the middle? 4 minutes until the arc is going to spawn, and look at that. Overlords is all over it. They are all over the middle. They want to get the first arc. V636 is heavily mobilizing middle as well. In the same time, they did put a big push on this desert altar. Will they be able to take it? Or did Overlords learn from the previous mistakes and they are properly reinforcing and garrison these buildings? Let's find out if this building is going to go down, because I honestly cannot tell if that garrison is low or not, because it's the Ethelfled in front. As much as I try to zoom in, I can't tell. But considering that marches are going down, I believe that that garrison is doing quite alright. So the large amount of force that V636 put on trying to take down this Sky Altar apparently is going to be successful, and that Sky Altar went down. Points disruption for Overlords. At least on this side, they were very successful. But the problem is the middle. It looks like Overlords is going in, or at least V636 is going in. One of the two. 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. Looks like buffs have been dropped in the middle. Everyone is going crazy for the fight over here in the middle right now. I still believe that Overlords might have the number advantage right now, but we will find out in just a couple of moments which team is going to get the first arc. Right. They're definitely killing each other. Yep, a lot of sad faces from V636, like I said. Overlords, they just have the murder ball. This time they really had the murder ball over V636. A lot of sad faces going back. Smash marches. What is going to happen next? What's going to happen next? 1 minute and 50 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. Looks like V636 is still holding this Sky Altar. They managed to repel all the marches. 1 minute and 40 seconds until they will capture it, but marches are already going in to try and get it. A little bit of challenge on the Shrine of War, and looks like V636 is playing the same coin as their previous game, going heavy on this desert altar instead of going for the first arc. And that kind of tells us who is going to get the first arc. Overlord is going to get the first arc. I mean, you can see the amount of blue on the screen right now is dominating all over the middle. So V636 again dedicated a lot more marches going for the altars rather than going in the middle. Let's see if this is going to pay off, because it looks like Overlords, they did change a little bit their strategy trying to counter the V636 strategy. Let's see how V636 will perform on this. This is a done deal for sure for Overlords. V636 is still sending marches, or not, but I wouldn't at this point. Yep, let's see what is happening on this desert altar. Will they be able to take down that Zenobia? Wow, Nebuchadnezzar is having some difficulties against that Zenobia. Yep, it's not looking very well. Nebuchadnezzar and Ramses probably trying to keep that rally as defensive as possible. But yo, like I was saying, Overlords did learn from the previous loss. I'm pretty sure they're having a couple more reinforcements over there, but nope, they didn't learn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reinforcements were in the city, and probably the players that were outside, they were already in the altar, I'm guessing. I was saying city, but it's the desert altar. So points disruption again for Overlords. Let's see if this arc is gonna pay off, because that's almost nobody left from V636. Just some lost marches over there. John Wick, no other than John Wick, ladies and gentlemen, has captured the arc with his super fast march. He's the arc carrier. He's the man, the myth, the legend. A little bit of pressure on the Shrine of War. Edward and Cyrus, that's a very interesting combination, but yo, that Zenobia is a beast. And I'm getting a verification reward. Hope I'm not gonna crash. Blame Lilith, not me, for the verification rewards. It's not me who introduced it into the game. Wow. Bro, what does that Zenobia has? This is unfreaking real. Okay, the rally was small, just 2 marches. Never mind. OV, they managed to take back their Sky Altar going on defensive, but looks like V636 wants to plan to go on offensive. Not a whole lot of points difference. I'm not sure if you're noticing that. It's barely 1,000 points. On the previous game, V636, they managed to get almost 3,000 points difference from the first arc. They let Overlords take the first arc, but they gain about 3,000 points difference. Now they barely have 1,000 points difference. They are holding this Desert Altar, or is trying to hold it for as long as they can, but there's only 1,000 points difference, which is not a whole lot of a difference right now. This arc is going to be 3,000 points. Overlords is going to take a big lead of at least 2,000 points once they deliver this arc. What V636 will do about the second arc, we're going to find out soon after this first arc is going to be delivered. But so far, if they manage to capture this altar, they will be able to generate a couple of points. And I'm expecting them to try to do a big push on this building. And they are definitely trying to do that, but there's so many marchers over there ready to swarm this altar, ready to send this Ramses back to wherever he came from. Tintin, I smell Ramses bacon everywhere. It's gonna be Ramses bacon next to the Sky Altar. Everyone can come. It's gonna be a feast. Valiant stand. Oh wow, that is very interesting. We have a Wu Zetian in Garrison. That's not a bad choice, ladies and gentlemen. Against Swarm, Wu Zetian, I found it to be the best commander to Garrison with. A Wu Zetian and a YSS. If that's the combination they have, I find that to be devastating against Swarms. Because you can pretty much put everything. If you have a Wu Zetian and a YSS in Garrison, you can just put everything and just let them swarm, take down the rallies, and then you're done. You can keep that building. But hey, let's see if reinforcements are properly going in. Players need to reinforce this big time, take down the rally, and then reinforce this building. And with the Valiant stand, they can keep it. Let's see if that's what's going to happen, because they need to coup back points. When Overlord is going to deliver that arc, they're going to be about 1,500 as of right now over V636. So V636, they need to get back on the game. And this is going to be the way they can get back. There was a slight moment over here where Overlords managed to cause points disruption. Very, very nice move from Overlords. But looks like that Wu Zetian, ladies and gentlemen, is definitely defending with the Valiant stand. And looks like the rally is going down. And V636 might just keep this Desert Altar for a little longer. But they need to put in fresh reinforcements. They need to top up that Desert Altar. With any fresh marches they have around, they just need to put them in. This seems to be a major problem with the reinforcements. Don't send back. I am pizza. Well, I can give you my address, and you can definitely come live with me. Some reinforcements went in, I believe. And look, there's Ethelflaed. That Ethelflaed can go inside. Make sure you keep that building top up. Top up that building, and they will keep it. They will keep generating points. Right now, Overlords, they have a 1,600 lead. If V636, they manage to keep this building for a little longer, they can make that first arc obsolete like they've done it on the previous game. But they still need to reinforce. They still need to heavily reinforce. Keep that Desert Altar topped up. Overlords, they are sending marches after marches, smashing everything they have on this Desert Altar. Is very crazy what is happening over here. Looks like the attempt on this Sky Altar failed, and the tier 1 marchers are going in to generate points. I cannot see it because I have the simplified graphics on, but because they die so fast, I can tell you that these are tier 1 marchers. The reason they use the tier 1 marchers is so they can generate more points. Pressure from Overlords, fighting fire with fire, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like they want to put some heavy pressure on the Sky Altar as well. There looks like to be a very big swarm and a rally on this Sky Altar. Marchers need to go in like yesterday. We have a Cyrus and a Tomiris, I'm guessing, but that Sky Altar is going down if there's no marches going in. I Am Pizza looks like wants to serve Zenobia as well, with some delicious double pepperoni with some extra cheese. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to keep that Sky Altar up, but yo, at least it was a good try, I guess. Yeah, the swarm is still real on the Sky Altar, and I think we're gonna see points disruption. Too many marches to focus offensive, and too many marches to have for defensive as well. But someone went in to try to keep that Desert Altar. It's more important to try to keep the altar topped up when it's a lot of marches inside the Sky Altar, because that's when the number is high. So that's what you want to boost all the time, not just trying to keep it up. But still, that was a very good attempt, and there you have it. Points disruption. A lot of players reinforced, which is amazing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Definitely amazing, but hey, points disruption. Overlords is still on the lead, ladies and gentlemen, with 1,300. Yep, V636, they need to get back this Desert Altar as fast as they can. And whack. Desert Altar went down. 259 marches were in there, but 4 minutes and 47 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. And looks like, ladies and gentlemen, surprisingly, V636 is overwhelming the middle. 1,200 lead by Overlords right now, and looks like points disruption on the Shrine of Light. What is happening with V636? Are they losing the grip on the buildings right now? But I think they are just getting very, very ready for the middle, and they are super ready. V636 is 100% ready to rumble. Rock and roll. Overlords is sending everything they have right now onto the middle. V636, they are sending everything they have, because hey, Overlords is leading by 1,300. If Overlords takes the second arc, V636 is gonna be in super big danger. And this little bit of points disruptions that would cause doesn't look so good. Let's see what is going to happen in the middle. 3 minutes and 35 seconds until this arc is going to spawn, and looks like we are in for a fight, ladies and gentlemen. A crazy fight. Just tier 1. I presume that those don't look like tier 1. It takes them too long to die. Yep, I don't think those were tier 1. Definitely not. Or maybe they are going home too fast. V636, they managed to get their Sky Altar. I'm not sure if they plan to push offensive on the Shrine of Life, or maybe send more reinforcements over here in the middle. Looks like Overlord, ladies and gentlemen, is going in. Divinate used by V636. Mysterious mystical formation, and Overlords is just used to the death. Holy moly, scrappy-oly Overlords, they just want to get the second arc by any means necessary. This was an unexpected maneuver by Overlords, using to the death. Now what is going to happen next? Because we all know to the death is a very formidable skill to use in Ark of Osiris. 100% damage and 30% damage reduction for 1 minute. That is a very important 1 minute. It was also used very good. I didn't see V636 using a lot of buffs, which doesn't give me a lot of hopes, because I'm not sure if you're noticing, but looks like V636 is kinda getting demolished in the middle right now. War drums being used by V636, but a little bit late. Overlords using mystical formation as well, but all these sad faces going back from V636. You know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, and I think this is another done deal by Overlords here in the middle. 1 minute and 30 seconds until this arc is going to spawn, but this is gonna be it. The second arc might just go in favor for Overlords. That fight to the death was the killer point. Yep, overlords, they are now all over, just trimming down whatever marches were left. And that was a very nice grab by whichever member was from Overlord, because no player can teleport for 3 minutes. V636, they just used the teleports, if you haven't noticed, and now they cannot teleport because they need to wait 3 minutes. So that's again small delays, small things that can make a difference. Looks like, yeah, so many sad faces from V636. There you have it. V636 got outplayed in the middle on the first arc and on the second arc as well. There's still gonna be one arc, but right now the difference is 1,800 points, with this arc being 3,500 points in value. That's gonna be a big lead that Overlords will have over V636. If V636 don't get at least the next arc, they're gonna be in big danger, like big danger. I want coins, come on Overlords. Looks like Ovi turned the table. Yes, they are turning the table. This is a done deal over here in the middle. Looks like Doctor Strange captured the Ark with a Chandragupta. They didn't let John Wick capture the Ark. V636 putting pressure on this Zenobia on the top because the Ark is pretty much lost, so there isn't anything else to do right now. Just going heavy on the buildings, but this rally is not looking great at all. Zenobia and YSS putting some heavy pressure on these marches, trying to get in, trying to bash in that Zenobia, but it's just not working. It looks like Overlord is all over the place. Monesi is trying to go on the outpost, I'm guessing, but nope. V636 said no, you're not taking the outpost. We have a Zenobia and Theodora defending the outpost. A lot of dedication for the middle from Overlord. 2,200 points leading right now. That's a big lead. And now going heavily on this desert altar, ladies and gentlemen, is not looking good. This desert altar is not looking good. The amount of marchers Overlords is dedicating for this desert altar is tremendous. Doctor Strange, 2 minutes and 27 seconds, and what is happening? They want to play the same coin, ladies and gentlemen. They want to play with the same coin that V636 played on the previous game. They don't want to deliver the arc. They're gonna wait until the timer is over and they will deliver it then, and then they will make sure that nobody will deliver another arc, because Overlords, they just have the advantage. With this arc, they're gonna have a huge advantage. No, if that's what's gonna happen, that's gonna be crazy. Then V636, they are definitely in big danger. It's not gonna look good for V636 if Overlord is gonna keep that arc. Still heavy pressure on the top desert altar. That Zenobia is really strong. Reinforcements are also very important when you want to defend a building, but the amount of marches Overlords have over here, I'm pretty sure that Zenobia is going to survive. Nothing going on the Shrine of Life. Too low amount of points to dedicate marchers for this type of buildings. If you see over here, it says continuous occupation, 80 points per minute for your alliance core. So there's not highly worth it to go for a Shrine of Life. It's better to just interrupt 2 outposts. And looks like the outpost is surviving. But no, the Garrison has left, and now Monesi is sending his Constantine. Will be able to take this outpost, who knows. Very interesting fight about the outpost, isn't it? There was some pressure on the Sky Altar as well from V636, but like I said, Overlords, they learned what to do, so they definitely defended this very well. Yep, this desert altar surprisingly is still standing. So V636 done an amazing job on defending this altar as well. Very good job for them. There is nothing else left to do except playing offensive. So V636, that's what they are doing right now, playing offensive. And there you have it. The arc is just standing over there. Yep. 10 minutes. 27 minutes left of the game. If they deliver this arc in the last second, that's going to take another 8 minutes and 50 seconds until the arc is going to spawn. Which means there's going to be about 9 minutes left on the last arc, which kind of gives enough time for any team to deliver the arc. So that's what I believe that Overlords want right now. They just want one more arc, and they just delivered the arc. Holy moly, scrappy, they just delivered the arc. Unexpected. I was expecting them to keep it for a very long time, but no, they just delivered the arc. I am surprised. They were having the advantage. Why would they want to deliver it? 7 minutes and 50, almost 8 minutes until the next arc is going to spawn, and looks like John Wick is already in the middle. This is phenomenal. Looks like V636 is taking a different route with their marches. They are mobilizing middle. This is beyond madness. It's freaking 8 minutes until the next arc is gonna spawn, and they are already mobilizing middle. Now, how about that for a strategy? And as surprising as it is, points disruption on both altars from Overlords. I mean, they were having so many marches around these altars. How was that possible? How did they manage to lose control over these buildings? And is it just me, or V636 is backing down? They are backing down with every march they have. This is unbelievable. I was not expecting this move from V636, but hey, it looks like they are backing down. They want to refresh their marches. They want to send everything in the middle. I'm expecting the next fight in the middle is going to be the most craziest fight we have ever seen. 8 minutes before the arc, and marchers were already mobilizing middle. Can you imagine the amount of pressure is going to be for this arc? It's going to be madness. And as crazy as it sounds, we were talking about that Constantine earlier. Apparently, he managed to take down the outpost. So that Constantine was successful, ladies and gentlemen, from Monesi. OV got back their desert altar, and everything is going middle. My screen is already lagging. Yep. Every single thing is going middle. Wow. 6 minutes until the next arc is gonna spawn, and all the marchers are mobilizing middle. This is going to be insane. Beyond madness. There's no reason to check the buildings. There's no reason to check anything else, because both teams are just sending everything they have in the middle. Look at that. If they don't get the next arc, that's gonna be it. V636, they need to get this next arc. If they don't get it, I don't see them looking very well. So 100%, look, everything. There's nothing left in the city. There's nothing left next to the buildings, because everything is mobilizing middle. And let's not forget it, V636, they have fight to the death. Right now, apparently, there is a 3,500 points leading by Overlords. The next arc is 4,000 points. Overlords, they definitely have Heaven's Grace. So let's keep that in mind. Which they said in one of my live streams when I was interviewing John Wick, that is a great counter for fight to the death. And V636, they have fight to the death. Now let's see which team is gonna perform better, which team has the highest amount of marches. And look how nicely crazy, super big murder ball it's overalls creating over there. You can't tell how many marches they have because they are grouping up in such a gigantic murder ball. Four minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and this next arc is gonna be beyond imagining. Everything is in the middle. There's no reason to check buildings, there's no reason to check anywhere else. Yep. Overroads, they are just making a super nice, big crazy murder ball over there. Nicely grouping up together. V636 is still mobilizing middle. 3 minutes until the arc is going to spawn, and marchers are still going middle. This is craziness. They definitely want the next arc, and they need the next arc. 2400 lead right now for overlords, and this next arc is gonna mean everything. If V636 is now gonna get the next arc, I fear that that's gonna be it. 2500 points. This next moment, it looks so exciting. I just don't have words to express it right now. When both teams are mobilizing everything they have into the middle, I hope I won't crash. So nobody jinx me, please. V636 is not waiting a single moment. They already used the attack, and looks like overalls they used the mystical formation. Let's see what else V636 is going to use. They definitely have the defense buff as well, or they just want to pop to the dead. Looks like a couple of sad faces from V636, couple of sad faces from overlords going back and forth, and V636 just dropped the hammer right over there. Fight to the death, and they dropped the defense as well, and overlords they drop Heaven's Grace. If you want to ask me, I think that was too soon. That was too soon use of Heaven's Grace. I know Heaven's Grace is a great counter for Fight to the Dead, but I still think it was used too soon, because V636 they just popped Fight to the Dead. They didn't have time to even cause a lot of damage. But hey, you never know, maybe that's gonna be enough, and maybe that's gonna work out for overlords. What's gonna happen next? Nobody in this world can predict it, because the murder ball of probably over 200 marches, 100 marches from each side fighting, it's very hard to tell like which team is going to prevail right now. 1 minute until the arc is going to spawn, and I'm crazy happy that I didn't crash. Maybe Heaven's Grace paid off. We're gonna find out soon enough. But both teams just use all the spells they have. They used all the skills. They used everything they had. And looks like a little bit of points disruption from V636 on that altar, but I don't want to move the screen right now. So what's gonna happen next? The way I see things right now is that overlords might just overwhelm a little bit the middle, or they just want to go heavily for Mr. John Wick. Yep, I think they just want to demolish John Wick. That's it. The arc will appear in 10 seconds, and honestly, I think V636 is getting demolished again in the middle for the third time. Still a heavy presence from V636, so don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that is enough of a presence what they have right now in the middle. Who is going to capture the arc? Because I see a lot of people around. Looks like John Wick has captured the arc, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, he captured it on the other side with his Artemisia. It was on the other side. I'm pretty sure he lost control of it. Valiant stand by V636, trying to keep that building up, trying to generate as many points as possible. More marchers coming in from overlords to try to assist marchers coming in by V636. Saladin has captured the Ark right now with his Artemisia, but that's not a very strong Artemisia. The Ark is still basically in the middle right now because they are keep capturing it from the other side. V636 marchers are getting demolished. Saladin just lost control of it. V636, they need to send marchers in. Doesn't matter where, just send marchers in. They need to send them as fast as possible. John Wick has captured the Ark again for the third time. OV is capturing the Ark, and that looks like an almost dead march, yes. But still, dragging the Ark further down. V636, they definitely and desperately need more marchers in the middle as fast as possible, and as many as there can be. Overlords for the fourth time capturing the Ark. GIA with an almost dead Belisarius. And they just lost control, but still the Ark is going further down. Yep, marchers from V636 are getting demolished, but more marchers coming in, fresh marchers, and they really need that. Looks like the regroup from Overlord seems to be a little bit better. They are sending fresh marchers in. Looks to me like this is almost a done deal right now for Overlords. Almost. The score looks so equal right now. V636, I believe they are trying to do everything they can to try to stop that Ark, but they need to start taking the Ark and they need to start dragging it down. That's what they need to do, but looks like they are failing a little bit on doing that. Doctor Strange has captured the Ark, so as long as Overlord they keep capturing the Ark, and whoa, that is a fresh double C, ladies and gentlemen, will definitely be able to go very far. Yep. Still a huge murder ball from Overlords over here in the middle. V636. Gentle, you don't have to be gentle, V636. You have to be aggressive. Get in there, change your name. Insatiable Desire. 15 minutes left of this game. The score is 1100 in favor for Overlords. This Ark is 4000 points. Whichever team is going to capture this Ark, that's going to be it. Looks like V636 is trying to hold this desert altar for as long as they can, because they are generating points right now from this desert altar. Marchers next to it probably to reinforce and so on, but this Ark is going to be the most important point right now in this game. And V636, they need more marchers if they want to stop that Ark, and I don't think they will be able to. A lot of mobilization right now from V636 going towards that Ark. Is that going to be enough? But this Ark is so deep into Overlord's territory, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't see how that is going to happen. Still sending marches and still sending rallies for the buildings. This probably can be the cause why V636 they lost the Ark. All these marches that are going in, they are desperately going towards the Ark, and you're noticing how they are getting demolished along the way from Overlords. This is not good. So it doesn't matter, they send a lot of marches to try to stop this Ark, but they're all getting demolished along the way. They're definitely going to keep stopping this Ark, but this Ark is going further and further into Overlord's territory, which makes it almost impossible to capture. Yep. All these marches dedicated for the building did not pay off. Any kind of rally they will keep sending while the middle was in trouble is not helping. Still fighting for it, because this is gonna be it. Still sending marches, heavy mobilization. from V636 towards this arc. Look how equal the score is right now, but 13 minutes, plenty of time, plenty of time for this arc to be delivered. Overlords, they are showing what, once again, their quality of playing the middle. John Wick lost the control of the arc, but not a whole lot of marches from V636. Everything that goes in just gets chewed down. It's like you're putting meat to a grinder. You just get it minced on the other side, you know? That's exactly what is happening right now with V636 marches that are trying to stop that arc. They should have just sent everything in the middle, not dedicate a single march on the buildings. I would have take even marches from the buildings. Just keep 1-2 marches in the buildings. Even that I would have taken out. Because what they're doing now, they're just getting demolished. They're really next to their city. I don't see how they will come back from this. They managed to take the other altar as well, but how will this make any difference? 11 minutes left of the game. That's a 4,000 arc that is being delivered right now. Well, that's what they are doing right now. V636, they are just going back on the buildings, but still a huge murder ball from Overlords. V636, they were keeping this desert altar for a very long time. If you don't keep it PG, the text will not go through. Yep, V636 is still holding strong on this desert altar. Right now they are taking the lead on points, but hey, the arc is over there. The arc is in Overlord's control. That's 4,000 lead on the points. There's a lot of points that V636 they need to get back with the buildings. What is gonna happen next? I think that they're just gonna keep this until there won't be another arc. So the next thing that's gonna happen is just going to be building fights. 500 points leading by V636. This is looking very interesting right now. Provisions will play a very important role on the next part of the game, because listen, V636, they are still holding those altars. There's 300 points. In 10 minutes, there's 3,000 points that they get, and Overlords is not. So if they manage to keep these buildings for a very long time, and V636 is finally doing a little bit better with reinforcements. They're finally understanding that reinforcements is the thing. They need to reinforce whatever the cost. If they do that, I can tell you that V636 might have a chance if they keep both altars. Because right now they are on 1,000 lead, or 500, almost 500. That arc can become obsolete pretty soon if they manage to keep these altars for a very long time. Pressure on the sky altar on the top side, but I don't see a lot of reinforcements, so I believe that that building is gonna do all right. War drums have been used by Overlords. And looks like V636 use war drums as well, but not a whole lot of marches to use war drums. They just need to reinforce. And there's 3 marches, especially Pizza. Pizza, don't stay there. I've done a delivery. What are you doing? Very interesting move by V636 trying to hold these 2 buildings. They can literally make that last arc be obsolete, but they need to be on top with the reinforcements. This is crazy what is happening right now. So the arc has been delivered. There's not going to be time for another arc, and look at that, is 2,800 lead by overlords right now. V636, all they have to do is just defend these buildings. Just heavily reinforce and defend these buildings. If they do that for just a couple more moments, there's so many fresh marches, I don't know why that building is not topped up. They probably need to change the garrison leader, just bring another garrison. They all have the same commanders. Bring another garrison, refresh the garrison leader. Whatever you need to do, just do it. If they manage to keep these two buildings, look at that. 2,000 lead by overlords right now. Like I was saying, if they keep these buildings for another 5-7 minutes, and I just crashed. We'll be right back, have no fear. Have no fear, we'll be back in action. Just give it a couple of moments. Let it load, don't rush it. Looks like all the observer crashed, so it wasn't just me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, looks like V636 is still holding strong on these altars over here. Rally is being demolished. Very nice defense by V636, and I can tell you, whoa, they put a YSS. I don't think that is a very good option, but they need to reinforce that building. They definitely need to heavily reinforce that building, put everything they have. I would just spam reinforce, and reinforce. Yo, 600 score difference right now. Can you believe this? Can you freaking believe this? They just need to reinforce that freaking building. Keep reinforcing it. Wow, is this really going to happen? Is V636, ladies and gentlemen, is going to beat overlords? Will they become the grand champions? What is happening? The magic is happening right now. Is V636 showing that the building can mean more than the arc? Is this really going to happen? But they need to reinforce that building with everything they have. They need to demolish the marches and reinforce the building. There is a Zenobia now in Garrison, but they need to demolish some weak marches so they can get in. Otherwise, I don't think they have room to reinforce the building. Whatever they're doing, whatever V636 is doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is working. V636 is taking the lead after overlords just delivered 3 consecutive arcs, which are a total of 10,500 points. Right now they are taking the lead. V636 is holding these buildings with everything they have. There is back a Zenobia in Garrison. The swarm is real from overlords, but V636 is keep holding these buildings. They are holding so strong on these buildings for so long. This is an amazing defense for the last moments that V636 is putting on these buildings. They made those 3 arcs mean almost nothing, but they need to keep reinforcing these buildings. They need to keep putting marches. They need to keep doing whatever they're doing. Keep these buildings up, and they will be able to do it. 4 minutes left. Right now, they are just generating so many points. It's so unfreaking real what is happening right now. Keep holding strong on those buildings, and looks like this altar went down in the end. But hey, that altar was being kept for such a long time. It's beyond madness. 4 minutes left of this game, and V636 is leading right now. This is insane what is happening right now. I just don't have words to express it. Will V636 going to be the grand champions? They need to hold these buildings. They need to refresh this building, reinforce. They probably don't know. They need to take down these small weak marchers, because if they don't take them down, they can't reinforce the building. And I think overalls know that, and they're just trying to swarm it. But yes, I think this building is gonna hold. Just put marchers in. whichever fresh marches is next. No, there is a double C in Garrison right now. I hope I don't see very well. Heaven's Grace? So V636 had Heaven's Grace and they didn't use it. Holy moly, scrapioli. V636 had Heaven's Grace and they didn't use it. I cannot believe this. Last 2 minutes they used Heaven's Grace. And where did they use it? Because I didn't even see. There is a Wuzetian in Garrison right now, but I think that it needs more reinforcements. And V636, ladies and gentlemen, is still leading by 500 points. Is still leading. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of this game, and they are still leading. They can be the grand champion just because of holding these two buildings for such a long time. This is unreal. They just need to reinforce this building as much as they can. They need to put marches in. Try to hold this building. Looks like provisions are going in from overlords. 900 lead by overlords right now. 2 minutes left of this game. Definitely provisions going in. I still believe that V636, they have provisions as well. More provisions going in by overlords. This is looking intense. Overlords is going to capture this sky altar on the bottom as well, which was a good point for a very long time for V636. If they would have kept that for a longer time, it would have been great. But this desert altar, ladies and gentlemen, just refuses to go down. It refuses. It literally says no. And V636 is generating so many points from this desert altar. More provisioning going in from V636. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. The score is so equal. The score is so tight. This is beyond imagining. I don't think that overlords, they had this in plan. More provisioning going in by overlords. 1000 lead right now, but I'm pretty sure that V636 has more provisions as well to go in. 1 minute left. 2000 lead by overlords. 1200 lead by overlords. This is madness right now. It's all about provisions. It's all about the last minute provisions. Which team will have the best provisioning? If V636 done amazing on provisioning, as they done amazing on these buildings, they will have this arc. 1200 lead by overalls right now. 1400 lead by overalls. 30 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. If V636 they don't have some provisioning, that's gonna be it. Overalls is going to be the grand champions. 25 seconds left. 1000 difference. Will there gonna be any provisionings from V636? 15 seconds left. If no provision is going in the next 10 seconds, that's gonna be it. And I think that's gonna be it. 2300 lead by overalls, which is a very huge and big lead. Holy moly, scrapioli, last seconds provisioning going in, but still it was not enough, ladies and gentlemen. Such a tight game. 1000 points difference, and overlords are the grand champions. Congratulations to overlords. Drop a like on the screen. My apologies, I'm losing my words. Drop a like on the stream if you enjoy my live commenting. This has been a crazy and amazing arc of Osiris. I have no words to express it otherwise. Look at the occupation score. 33,800 by V636. It's the equal to the 3 arc. The only thing that made the difference on the score was the provisioning. So V636 done a little bit bad on provisioning by about 1000 points, and this what made the difference. If they would have kept up with the provisioning as they kept in the previous games, like 12,000, they would have had this game. GG to both teams. It was an amazing grand final. I could have not expect a closer game. 1000 points difference. But yo, the occupation score on those altars that V636 was showing and was putting, it was unfreaking real. Something unexpected. I think that both teams must get the maximum rewards. "31 teleports? They just teleported from one side to another. You can teleport from one side to another, and you can use teleports. OV just took all my coins. Yo, it was beyond imagining. This last game. Back-to-back champions. Drop a like on the stream. Thank you very much, Marcus Helwish, for your donation. Definitely, if you enjoy this live stream commenting, do me a pleasure and do me a favor and drop a like. Whew. So what do you all think about this crazy close game? V636 versus Overlords, ladies and gentlemen. I would have not dreamed for such a close game. Seems like all the OV fanboys came back to the stream. Didn't see you in a minute. Back-to-back champions. I could almost say that both teams are champions. Drop a like on this stream. Come from nowhere. 5 stars game though. Thank you for casting. Sweet Pete, you're welcome. It was... like I said, I just don't have words. I just don't know what else to say. It was an amazing play from both teams. Just a little bit of gathering that made the difference from Overlords. Respect to V636 with love. VNM are for me the winners. From Babatisi Ataturk. Indeed, if you really want to ask me, I would say that both teams are champions. I mean, at this close score and at this good game that both teams managed to put, they are both champions. But on the paper, there can only be one champion. Best season. It was the best Osiris League season ever. Like, all the games in the Osiris League, they were beyond imagining. This shows how much dedication all the players are putting into Ark of Osiris. It really shows the cooperations the team and the players they have between one another. Yohar Hassan, how are you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. I hope you did enjoy my live stream commenting. We will play Ruins with V636 soon. Well, I can guarantee you one thing, my brother, that V636 is definitely a little bit demoralized right now. So you might have an advantage on the Ruins over them, or they just might have a lot of steam that they want to release on those Ruins. So either way, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some crazy Ruins. On the last minutes, I'm not sure if you all noticed, V636, they had Heaven's Grace, and they used it on the last minutes because they didn't generate enough points to keep using the skills. So when Overlords used the Fight to the Death on the second arc, V636, they had the Heaven's Grace to counter it. like Overlord's done to V636. But I don't think they had the points. So because they didn't have the points, there you have it. Close and amazing game still. It's gonna be right here recorded whenever you want to watch it. Well, I did bet on Overlord, so I suppose that from 155 coins I'm gonna get another 100 coins. GG. Let's see, will I get the coins? No, that's from the system. League will win. V lose now? Yes. Overlords are the grand champions. At least steal one arc. Same as last game. Didn't I say that on the first game? Just take one arc. V636, all they needed, just take one arc. Same as this game. All they needed was one freaking arc. It is what it is. I said it, OV learned from their mistake. I had cold sweats watching that. Bet 20k on Overlords. Oh my god, that was so wild. Thanks Ronnie for the support. Weak Gaming. Yes, that was a very crazy game, brother. I'm not sure, by the way, what you guys were doing with those buildings, how V636 managed to hold those buildings for so long. All you had to do, you were next to your cities, all you had to do is just group up and then go in a big group and just demolish them. And then take the building back. You were just sending march after march after march, smashing marches on those buildings. It wasn't paying off. You need to breathe now. That sounds about right, that's for sure. Where was the Heaven's Grace used to save Where was the Heaven's Grace used to save gatherers? Jack the Ripper, I didn't see where they used it. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw that V636 used Heaven's Grace, but I didn't saw the map where they used it. It was the last 3 minutes of the game. I'm pretty sure it's recorded on the stream. Listen, we had more people dedicated to defense. That was not enough. Their dedication was too much on the buildings. Alright, sounds fair enough. 1945 for next champion. Ronnie, why you choose YouTube and not Twitch to live streaming? Because nobody watches Twitch. I won, but what can I buy? No hate. Be respectful. You win, you lose. You win, you enjoy. You lose, you learn. Sky Altar and Desert Altar was an insane move. Yes, I really thought that they're gonna win. Because they would keep holding it. They were just generating so many points. They just made all your 3 arcs mean literally nothing. Like nothing. Wish I could go back and see the scores again. Next time, Ronnie, win the league. Me? I'm dedicated for KVK. That's where my dedication is right now in Rise of Kingdoms. KVK. I bet 3k on OV. That sounds amazing. I was struggling to breathe in the last 2 minutes. Definitely. Ovi got me the decoration. Good stuff. Ronnie, we want you to win League. I would definitely love to win League as well. Nobody watch Twitch. Twitch is more popular live streaming platform than YouTube. Yes, for PC games. Not for mobile games. Not for games like Rise of Kingdoms. Ronnie is dedicated to winning Avatar frames. There you have it. Arc grabbed 3 times. If V636 only took... Yeah, that's very true. Dondi. Congrats, OV. Congrats to them. And congrats to V636 for putting up a game like this. I mean, respect for both teams. Really, a ton of respect for both teams. Because all three games in this Osiris League Grand Final, it was super amazing. Like, really epic games, close to legendary quality type of Ark of Osiris games. I don't think we will ever get games this good probably in the next season. Who knows? Whichever teams is going to be more prepared, but V636, they just proved being a true champion team. And Overlords, they are the champions. Tiger Shaka, thank you very much for your donation. Have an interview with both teams. I don't think this is a very good time to have both teams on voice call right now, considering that one team lost. We enjoy so much this game. Good, well played, V636, definitely. Most entertaining content creator for Rock. Thanks, brother. John, you're welcome. What to do with an empty shop and 45,000 coins left? Listen, you know what you can do? You can wait until the event is over and you will get 45,000 food. Murder Ball of OV was a killer. Definitely. Awesome job on the stream, legend. So fun to listen to your comments. Sain M, thank you very much, brother. They would roast each other. It would be epic. I don't think so. I mean, if it would be the leadership, I don't think they would do that. But still, it's not the perfect time, or it's not the great time. With gaming, you will take a cold shower. Well, enjoy it. You need to cool down for sure. Amazing movies, thank you very much. Lesson here, never run it down mid with the OV. Hold buildings and provision instead. Demonic Knight. That's a very good lesson to learn. Alright, I'm going to... I still need to do my Keira. Okay, I don't have enough for 3. I'm gonna play 2 quick Keira Hell, because I need to spend these coins. And I think after that is gonna be it. I want to keep this live stream just for the game, if some people want to enjoy the game later on. Top background music, bro, very chill. Lados, thank you very much, brother. All right, let's see if we can get some top score right now. It's just that I'm taking me too long to get my marches out. By the time I get there, they already started. There you have it. I'm the last one going out, always. I need to make a pre-setup. If I want to win top rank, I need to make a pre-setup. I'm late. I'm always late. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to get back. Let's see. Will I be able to get quickly go onto the veil? Nope. Skip the veil. Go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Don't hit me. That's it. Get some AoE. Come get some damage in. Go, go, go. You can do this. You need to get MVP. YSG and Mehmed. Did we get it? No, we didn't. Damn it, look at that, 15,000. That's what happens because it takes me so long to take my march out. Unfair. Alright, let me just do a... Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do it here. Let me just do this pre-setup so I can take my march out right at the beginning. Got to get that MVP. Alright. Second time is a charm, you know. Obey, thank you very much. 636 beers on us. Sounds like amazing. I still think that Ovi got paid to lose at their second round. That's sounds a bad judgment to me, Echo. Legendary Heaven's Grace was used in the Desert Altar. Only which you was showing some glow was there. I rewatched. Oh wow, in the Desert Altar. Huh. Huh. No, who's that? Get back. Get your mother. Go on you. I need the MVP. I'm sorry. I had to touch it. Okay, now taunt. Somebody please taunt. And boom. Drop the meteor shower. There you have it. Whoa, I'm so low on health. We need the MVP. We need to do this. Okay, we got the veil over there. I'm gonna pop a healing. Oh, someone healed me. Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. No, I lost the MVP because these guys went on the other side. They were keep hitting the boss. Bah. Oh, hold on. Did I get damage boost again? I think I did. Or I'm getting heal as well. Okay, this is looking great. I can do this. We can do this. We need to get the MVP. Should I pop another heal? Pop a damage? I have the damage boost. 15,000, that's it. Go, go, YSG. Go, the AoE. Yes, don't go on the other side. That's it. That's it. I got this. No. Why are they so lucky with the veils? I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move. I'm the lone warrior. Ha! I survived. I was not expecting that. Was that the heal that saved me up? Hey, I'm getting healed again. I'm a survivor. I will survive. Yes. Take it, Adjudicator Natalie. Score. Did I told you I'm gonna get the MVP? I know what I'm doing. I know my game. Come beat Legendary. Most valuable player. YSG and Mehmet. See how good YSG as a commander is? This is how good he is. Saleh, thank you very much, brother. Ronnie, is it worth to get 25 legendary sculptures in Heroic Anthem shop? I don't think it's worth it. You need to go for the blueprints over there. Confirm. Let's see. What can we redeem? Alright, so I'm on the last chest. The only thing that I can redeem is just resources, a couple more gems. Yep. Once you get to this chest, which says combat chest, this is like the last thing you can get. There's nothing else after this one. So whatever tries I'll be able to get today until the game ends, that's gonna be it. Flesh, how are you doing, brother? Yes, it was a very, very nice game. Very, very close game. I mean, 1,000 points difference. Both teams are champions, in my vision. But on the paper, there can only be one champion. If you ever quit, I will never watch another Osiris League game. You make them entertaining. I have no reason to quit. Ronnie, I have enough gold heads for one commander. Which one you think I should work first? Genghis Khan or Saladin? Well, here's my thought. Saladin, you have to do it 5551 and you'll have a very good legendary commander. Genghis Khan is the one that needs to be maxed. Now the question is, do you need a lot of damage for your PvE events like Ceroli? Genghis Khan is very good in Ceroli. But if you want something for field battle perspective, then you can go with the 5551 Saladin. Or you can go with the 5551 Saladin and then invest in Genghis Khan. And you have two commanders. That can also be a very good choice. And you slowly keep working on Genghis Khan. You'll have a 5551 Saladin, and you'll slowly work on your Genghis Khan with the rest of the sculptures, and you'll get Genghis Khan done, and you'll have two commanders. I'm new in Rock. On what you're spending gems? Well, if you're new in Rock, what you should spend gems on is VIP. That's where you get the most value out of your gems. What I'm spending gems on is on the VIP shop. But that's a whole different story. I get speed ups from the VIP shop and I get materials. I also focus on one legendary set at a time. I'm doing the Cavalry one first, and after that I'm doing the Infantry. And yeah, the speed ups because I'm VIP 17. But if you don't have VIP 15, you might want to work on your VIP. It's very important. You can check yourself what the VIP bonuses give. Oh wow, I'm not producing materials? That's so bad from you, Legend. What are you doing? Nicola, you're welcome. Spend the gems on VIP at the More Than Gems event. Yes, especially if you do it when it's More Than Gem event, you'll get even more value. Ovi come to final. Still, he's not losing at the final. But this is an underdog because season you expect to OV being the first champion. Alright, y'all. I think that's pretty much about the live stream. Like I said, I want to keep this live stream with just the game as much as possible. If you're not on my Discord, make sure you join my Discord. Let me just share the link. On my Discord, you'll find a lot of information regarding my videos. You'll also find out when I'm going live stream or when I'm posting new videos, or if you just want information. If you're not a member to the channel, you can also join my channel, and with this link, if you become a member to the channel, you will be able to integrate your YouTube account with Discord, and you'll have access to a specific channel that is made only for YouTube members, where you can ask me questions regarding Rock and you'll get the fastest answers. Thank you all for being here with me, and special thanks to Marcus Helwich, Mean Machine, Tiger Shaka, and Ladus for supporting the stream with a couple of donations. I really appreciate you all for being here with me, and I wish you all a very nice Sunday, or whatever is left of the Sunday. Happy holidays to everyone, because Christmas is almost over, but hey, we're having the new year coming up soon, still a holiday. And I'm pretty sure everyone is celebrating, enjoying drinks and all the good stuff. Right here, until next time, this is your boy Legendary is signing off. And ho ho ho, Merry Christmas everyone. Probably a little bit too late, but probably not too late. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.